Good morning. It's Friday. It's the 8th of May 2026, and I've got some good news for you today. 244 paedophiles have been arrested in Texas. And even better news, 109 children have been rescued. About time too. We know that this has been going on for a long time. And for me, who've been working behind the scenes with a number of other people to expose these people and capture these people, it's not just Texas, it's worldwide. This is a global problem with human trafficking, child trafficking. Obviously, the hub for Europe is the Ukraine, although even that is on the move now to Hungary because Ukraine is a dangerous place to be. But it's being shut down. And thank God for that. It's long overdue. So there's 109 children that have been rescued in the last few days on this raid in Texas, and I thank God for that. Morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. Britain has woken up to political chaos this morning after dramatic local election results sent shockwaves through Westminster. Early counts show Keir Starmer's Labour Party suffering major losses across England. With Nigel Farage's reform, Labour has already lost control of councils and dozens of seats overnight, with reform sweeping areas many once believed were safe Labour territory. In Hartlepool, Reform UK reportedly took all 12 contested seats. In Houghton, Labour collapsed from 17 defended seats down to just 2. Nigel Farage's party is now being described by analysts as the biggest political disruptor in Britain, with internal pressure reportedly growing behind closed doors. Analysts are warning Britain could now be entering a completely new political era, whether the traditional Labour versus Conservative system begins to fracture permanently.
Well, we're seeing a complete collapse of the old system, whether it's Labour or Conservative. And we're watching new parties come through here. And people have had enough of the old system. I did say 5 years ago that we'll see the complete collapse of the old system. And now you're seeing it in real time. There's a lot of people out there that were saying, nothing's happening, Charlie, nothing's happening. It's happening at a different pace from what you wanted it to happen at. It's happening at God's pace, not at your pace. And we're so used to everything being instant. To dismantle an old system is taking time. But in Parliament and in councils and in government, we're seeing the old dinosaurs, the old reptiles, be removed one by one. And it has to be done this way, because if it's not done this way, they can come back in again. So it has to be done thoroughly. Whilst talking about the elections, it would be amiss of me not to mention that in America, there was a certain man responsible for the rigging of elections. His name was Barack Obama. He was behind the rigging of the elections. Allegedly. He's in complete and utter panic mode right now because his operating system is being exposed. So he now knows that we all know what he was doing. And when you're a bad boy and you get caught, that's when they become most dangerous, because the best form of defense is attack. So we're seeing right now Obama being exposed as the man behind the rigging of the elections in America. And the people who were rigging the elections in the United States and in the UK and in the EU, all of them are being exposed. Those days are over. So at long last, you, as an individual that casts your vote will start to have a value, which it never did for the last 25 years. Allegedly. Because they decided who they wanted in power every single time. And they used different methods to do it. But those days are over. We're moving to a better time. We're not ever going back to the old way. Drew.
Next up, health authorities across multiple countries are now scrambling to trace passengers from a cruise ship linked to a deadly Hantavirus outbreak. At least 3 people have reportedly died, with several more confirmed infected after travelling abroad. The ship travelled from Argentina before concerns escalated internally. So, countries now monitoring contact include UK, USA, Spain, Germany, Canada, Australia and more. Charlie, what a whole load of cobbles. The big question is, are we going to go into another lockdown? That's all we want to know.
But the big question is who's going to fall for it? And of course, the Democrats will and the Green Party will. They'll be queuing up for it. And this is all part of the exposure. And also, conveniently, there's now a vaccine specifically for the hantavirus variant. And it's published for those people who do their research that it has an adverse reaction against the COVID-19 jab. You've been warned. So if you're stupid enough, dumb enough to actually fall for it, they're going to give you a jab that will conflict against all the other ones that you've had. Allegedly. And then you wonder why you're dead. Well, you won't wonder because you'll be dead. But this is just showing the ignorance of some people who queue up for these things. My final story is a little bit of fun. I did some research into the creation of the CIA. This may surprise you, it may not. But the CIA was created by the Jewish mafia, the Italian mafia, the Nazis, and MI6. Allegedly. They weren't the Central Intelligence Agency at all. They were a formation between 4 very corrupt organizations. Let that sink in. Do your research. Prove me wrong. That was the news on the 8th of May, 2026. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget, tomorrow, it's the Insiders Club, and we have a very special guest called Indigo, a young man who's reaching out to the young people of this world. Don't miss it. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays we spend with our families, as we should do. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Hi guys, it's Charlie here. If you're looking to protect your future with gold or silver, pick the region you're in and choose one of our trusted partners.
Noble Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. Charlies.gold.